Good morning, everyone. This is Ryan Laser with the Workforce Investment Board of Tulare County, coming to you guys live for Job Connect on June 29th. Thank you again for being here. We have no guest employer this morning, but we do have our guest, Robert Almares from the Employment Connection. Good morning, Robert. And we got actually a lot of jobs. So even though we don't have an employer feature today, we still have a lot of employment opportunities here in Tulare County. And so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the slide deck. And again, all this is going to be made available to you guys in the comments here after this conversation. I'll be able to load these slides as well as some other content that would be beneficial in your job search. So hopefully my screen should be loading and we shall be able to see this very soon. But I want to remind everybody that we have our 4 locations that are available and open: our Visalia, Porterville, Tulare, and Dinuba offices. Come on in, give us a call, let us know what it is that you're looking for and how we can provide you guys a service and let you know what it is that we can do. But again, we have those 4 locations right there at the right with phone numbers directly to those sites, or you can call the Visalia, you can call the virtual support line, that 713-5190 line. And what that's going to do is that's going to get you to our virtual support line, which will connect you to the right location, the right spot, the right person. So whatever that question you have is, ask that question, they'll direct you to the right person. So give us a call and let's see how we can help. So without me going any further, because I know I can ramble, Robert, I'm going to hand things off to Robert. And Robert, we have some pretty amazing hot jobs. You want to remind us again what a hot job is?
Yeah, a hot job is a job where one of our local job developers is actually directly assisting one of our employers with finding candidates. So if you're interested in any of these hot jobs, what you're going to want to do is click on the link on the right that says job developer, and it'll take you to that job developer's email where you can send them a resume or ask them any questions you might have about the positions. So our first position, it's actually Capstone Orthopedic. They're looking for an administrative assistant in Visalia. So Markeisha Pickering, she's one of our local job developers in Visalia. You would go ahead and click on that link and contact her if you're interested in that position. Again, America's Tire, sales representative in Visalia, Tyrell Vaughn. He's actually one of our job developers out of Tulare. He's assisting America's Tires with finding that position. Eye and Vision Center medical assistant. They're looking for a medical assistant in Porterville. That's John Young out of Porterville. Western Milling, they're looking for a machine operator in Goshen, and that you would contact Markeisha Pickering. Vanessa's Auto Insurance Agency, they're looking for a customer service representative in Porterville, and you would contact John Young. Threads of Love, they're looking for a customer service representative in Tulare, and that would be with Tyrell Vaughn. And also Redwood Springs Healthcare Center, they're looking for an activities assistant in Visalia, and you would contact Markeisha Pickering. We have Ag Ventures, they're looking for an office assistant in Tulare. Again, you would contact Tyrell in Tulare. New Beginnings Preschool, full-time preschool teacher. They're looking for that in Visalia. You would contact myself, Robert Almares. Go ahead and click on the link, you'll find my email. Bavarian Auto House, they're looking for a customer service advisor in Visalia, and you would contact Markeisha Pickering.
Awesome, thank you, Robert. And so again, these are other employment opportunities that we see here in Tulare County. Sometimes there are employers that are sending us information. This may be things that we see online or in the paper. So with that, I'm going to provide you with some other current job leads. So Sequoia National Park, they're looking, the locations is Sequoia National Park. Delaware North is the company. They're looking for a line cook, clean team attendant, maintenance worker, maintenance manager, kitchen supervisor, a cashier, painter, housekeeping supervisor, sous chef, and executive chef. So they got quite a few positions. Again, that's Delaware North, and you can apply at the link located at the right. We also have in Tulare Grocery Outlet. They're looking for cashiers, and they ask that you apply in person in their East Cross Avenue Tulare location. In Visalia, we have Macy's. They're looking to hire retail sales associates and retail cosmetic sales associates. We have 2 links for those positions at the right. Tulare, we have Express looking for a store associate. And in Visalia, we have the Vitamin Shop. They're looking for a sales associate. So if you're interested in those associate positions, again, we have the links to the right. You click on that and you can apply for those positions. In Exeter, we have Waterman Valve LLC. They're looking to hire a palletizer, maintenance electrician, ag assembler, welder, fabrication, tool and die machinist, CNC machinist, and a regular machinist. So again, quite a few positions with Waterman Valve LLC out in Exeter. Click on the link to apply. In Visalia, we have PetSense. They're looking for a sales associate. And then also in Visalia, we have Don Roberto's Jewelry. They're looking for a sales associate. Again, those positions can all be accessed by clicking the link to the right to apply. In Visalia, we have DS Care Home looking for caregivers. They ask that you send your resume to the link that's to the right. That's going to email them directly. In Porterville, we have Porterville College looking for a program technician, and they ask that you apply at the link at the right. Also in Visalia, we have California Dairies. They're looking for a plant staff accountant, and they ask that you apply at the link again at the right. In Visalia, we have Family Health Care Network. They have accounting technician, billing clerk, and staff accountant. If you're interested in those positions, you can click the links to the right. In Visalia, we have Save Mart Supermarkets. They're looking for a multi-purpose clerk. In Lindsay, we have Lindsay Garden Nursing and Rehabilitation looking for a receptionist. And in Porterville, we have Vallarta Supermarkets looking for a meat dispatcher. Again, all those positions, you can click the link at the right to apply. In Porterville, we have Family Dollar. They're looking for an assistant store manager. Also in Porterville, we have Porterville Convalescent Hospital looking for a dietary aide. And then finally in Porterville, we have San Joaquin Valley College looking for a safety officer. And again, all those you can apply at the link to the right. We also want to remind everyone that in Visalia, we have Tulare County. They're looking to hire a few positions. This is new: extra help refuse site caretaker, extra help heavy equipment mechanic 2, and then a landfill technician. If you're interested in applying for the solid waste department for Tulare County, please click the links to the right to apply for those positions. We also want to remind everybody that we have our Job Connect packet. So basically all the employment opportunities that we just spoke on right now, in addition to those, we have this packet. This packet's going to have a number of jobs on there. You look at those packets, see if there's anything that looks interesting. You can see the rate of the position, the job title, and also the area in which that job resides. You can grab that CalJobs number associated with that position and head over to caljobs.ca.gov, and you'll input that number in your job order number. When you put that order number in, you'll get the information about that employment opportunity. Then you can apply directly, and you'll get all the insights, all the information, and what you need to have to apply for this position will be located on that site. And again, this is a state-ran site that has vetted employers on there. So I can assure you that if there's a business on there, they're legitimate. So check it out. It's really beneficial in your job search. We also want to remind everybody that we have virtual workshops taking place at the Employment Connection, whether it's getting you prepared for that employment opportunity or getting your social media kind of cleaned up, or even just preparing yourself for that interview or dealing with stress. Take a look at the employmentconnect.org and register for these online events. They're free, they're on Zoom, it's a webinar, really simple, and these take place throughout the week, Tuesday through Thursday. We also want to remind everybody that we have our layoff assistance webinar. This takes place every Tuesday. We have one today at 1 o'clock. If you've been affected by a layoff or a closure, if you've been let go to no fault of your own, take a look at this, because it's going to give you a lot of information about employment opportunities, training benefits, maybe even some housing and rental assistance programs, just things that can help get you on your feet and even get you connected to an EDD, or actually an unemployment insurance representative, that can assist you with answering some of your questions. Instead of waiting on the line for an hour to talk to somebody, we have someone live. So take advantage of that. So again, we want to remind everybody to visit either our TullareWib.org website or our employmentconnect.org website to access all this information. But again, I'm going to put this information in the feed or in the thread here below. And again, we want to remind everybody that we have that virtual support line that will get you connected to one of our 4 sites. So that's it for today. We want to thank everybody. Robert, any last words, Robert?
We'll see you again next week with our latest job news.
Next Tuesday. We'll see you guys then. Thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of the day.